tonight's game between your hometown Eastlink CeeBees Stars and the Mount Pearl Blades. Here's the starting lineup for tonight's game. Starting from Mount Pearl, number 6, Grant Kenny. Number 10, Mark Chapman. Number 25, Tyler Gale. Number 33, Andrew Piercy. Number 44, Tyler Reed. Starting in goal, number 84, Roger Kennedy. For your hometown CeeBees Stars, on defense and wearing number 6, Chad Fisher. On defense and wearing number 8, Matthew French. At forward, wearing number 11, Chris Crosby. At forward, wearing number 39, Reed Dalton. At forward, wearing number 15, Keith Delaney. And your starting goaltender, number 33, Freddie Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, I now turn you over to Tracy Sugar.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This has been yet another sad week for those of us here at the SW Moores Memorial Stadium and indeed the CeeBees organization as a whole. Tonight we are so honored to have with us members of the family of the one and only Gord Dean. Please join with us in giving a very warm CeeBees welcome to members of the Dean family escorted by the officials from the Conception Bay North area. We would certainly like to say a very sincere thank you and heartfelt sympathies to Gord's wife Margie, who's here with us tonight, who, by the way, is attending her first ever hockey game. His son Carson and wife Brooke, son Eugene, and daughter Janice, thank you all so much for being here. Also to his sister Janice and her husband Gary, and to their children, Shelley, Sheena, Kristen, and her husband Chris, and his very dear cousin, Nelson Parsons, who was like a brother to him. It means so much to us, with the funeral having happened just this afternoon, for you to be here with us tonight to share this very special ceremony to a man who was one of a kind, a 31-year volunteer and referee here at the SW Moores Memorial Stadium. And a man who spent certainly a lot of time right here in the box behind us at our senior hockey games with Gord was his very good hockey buddy, Jim Ash. Jim's going to not really share any stories because apparently he can't, but he is going to say a few words.
Thank you, Tracy. It is indeed an honor for me to be able to speak tonight, having spent a lot of time in this very box with Gord. As Tracy said, most of the stories that I could tell you, you shouldn't hear. He was, I consider him an excellent friend. He was a long-time supporter for minor hockey, minor softball, you name it, Gord was involved with it. More than once, most of us take for granted that we can just hop aboard the car and come to the stadium. I don't know how many times you picked Gord up, thumbing his way on the road. 7 o'clock in the morning because minor hockey started at 8. And it was more than one Saturday night that when we left here, have a beer, and then drive home. So Gord is going to be sorrowfully missed, and I'd like to say in closing that goodbye, old buddy, but your spirit will always be here.
It's been real nice over the last couple of days. People are coming and going, in particular here tonight, coming over to the 50-50 table and sharing their stories of how they knew Gord. And certainly, there was no better show of respect for Gord than to mention his name at our CeeBees minor hockey banquet. And every single minor hockey player would erupt in cheers for Gord, more than anybody else who was ever introduced. So he had a tremendous amount of respect around the ring for sure. We'd now like to invite his wife Margie, along with his longtime fellow official, Dave Murphy, and his hockey buddy Val Slaney to center ice for the official opening face-off. And if we could have both captains to center ice, please.
I'm Janice, I'm Gord's daughter, and on behalf of all our family, we want to thank everybody that came to see us at the funeral the last couple of days and everything that you've done for Dad over the years. He loved you guys so much, and I thank you, and my family thanks you from the bottom of our hearts.
As well as team captain Matthew Toomey to come forward for a presentation to Gord's daughter Janice and to his wife Margie.
She's over there on the ice, Rachel. You see her? You're playing a ball. Oh, you'll see her. She's not come over there. We'd now like to ask you to stand, remove your hats, as we observe a moment of silence for our dear buddy, Gordon. Thank you very much. As well as expressing our sympathies and condolences to the family, we'd be remiss tonight if we didn't make special mention to the members of the executive of the CeeBees Minor Hockey Association who are in attendance tonight. We know that it has been a rough few months for you, certainly in the last few weeks and days. We just want to let you know that the community feels your loss as well. And while we'll all miss Gord, you are suffering a loss that's very dear, and we want to let you know that we're thinking about you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as Victoria Windsor leads us in the Ode to Newfoundland.